Hello, welcome friends. Again we are continuing the LO2. Classify the surveying based on different categories. It is a continuation in the course outcome 1. In that LO2 we can have the following 7 specific outcomes. List the category of classification of surveying. List the types of survey based on purpose and their explanation. Types of survey based on places or nature and their explanation. List the types of survey based on instrument and their explanation along the combination of the methods, right? So these are the things we are going to see. So the classification of survey is of 4 things we can classify based on the purpose of surveying, nature of the field, instrument used, method. Is they are different, it like look like similar but it has some difference. So that classification, it is not a different, it is a classification, right? So first one, based on the purpose or objective of the survey is for what I am going to do the survey. So it is as engineering survey means the big project like construction of dam and everything, whatever that engineering work, all those things we need to do the engineer survey. Defense survey, how the military people required to move their all the battalions from one place to another place, how to make the tent, how to prepare for the war or whatever the protections for that type of survey, that is defense survey. Geological survey, it's totally depends upon the soil types, everything. So to classify that purpose, so we are doing the survey. Mine survey, we are exploring the earth to get the ores, right? For that purpose, if you are doing the survey, where it is available, how much it is available, how we can explore it, whether we can do it safely or not, all these things comes under mine surveying. Geographical surveying, it's based on the total earth nature, how we can classify it is water body, it is hill, it is bare land, it is agriculture land, everything, it is pond, it is lake, the geography of the earth. For that if we do, that is the geographical survey. Then archaeological survey, to determine or discover the ancient thing which was under the earth and to exhibit to the current scenario and how it is, what age it is. For that if you do the survey, that is archaeological survey. And route survey, to fix the route from one place to another or to make a new route from one point to another apart from the available thing, to change the route and to reach the destination in different way, maybe the smarter way. So for that if you do that, it's a route surveying, right? So these are the survey which can be done based on the purpose. For this purpose I need to this, from the word first available. See, the engineering is the purpose, defense is the purpose, geological is the purpose, mine, geographical, archaeological, route. These are the purpose which explain why we need to the survey. Next is based on the nature or the place of survey, where we are doing, right? Land survey, on the land, inside the water, that is hydrography. Under the earth is underground surveying, for anything tunnel or exploration something. So or in the space, aerial survey, it is related to the aerial photogrammetry, or the advanced version is the remote sensing, satellite launching to determine the big datas, right? So where we are doing, so for example land survey means city survey, engineering survey, topography, cadastral, these all are purpose, but where we are doing, on the land. To determine the mineral ores under the water, so mineral ore surveying is the purpose, but where we are doing is the hydrographic. So the based on the nature of the place. Okay, Next one is based on the instrument we are going to use. This portion is going to be our most surveying portion, what we are going to discuss up to the 5th unit, right? So it starts with chain surveying, compass survey, plane table survey, theodolite survey, tachometric survey, total station, GPS, and many other things we can explore later. One by one we will explore. These three comes under the first unit. Theodolite, it's of a combination of level and the advanced version of the dumpy level, which can give the angular measurement also. So leveling will be the second unit, and the theodolite surveying will be the third unit. Tachometrical surveying is the fourth unit. The combination of total station, GPS and setting out comes under the last unit, right? So based on the type of instrument what we are going to use, the name comes chain surveying, compass surveying, right? So based on the instrument what we are using. So these are some photographs you may also explore in the net, right? So this is the dumpy level for doing the leveling purpose. That is a digital level. It is the analog instrument. It is a digital instrument. The display is there. This is the tilting lever. The telescope here, it can be little bit tilted. For the leveling purpose, we need to use the leveling staff. These are the things we will explore in the second unit in detail, right? And the compass surveying, if we do the survey based on the direction and how much the line get deviated, the compass surveying, the starting is the tape or the chain, and the accessories what we are going to use for the chain, we are going to explore this also in detail. And the plumb bob is for how much it is leveled and at what point it is leveled. So it is another version of the theodolite. This is the advanced version of the theodolite, is the total station. This one also the total station. These are the sample photographs for you. Each instrument we try to explore it, and we will try to explore them, and then we try to solve the problems through these instruments, right? That is the thing. So based on the type of instrument, how we are going to do the survey. And the leveling stuff, there are variety of leveling stuff. The graduations are there. Each line, even the space, has its own measurement. Based on that measurement, we can have to mark the reading, and we have to enter the reading. We have to calculate the elevation values, right? So at last, based on the method, predominantly surveying is done by the triangulation surveying. The triangulation is splitting any area into triangles. Already we have seen, I hope you remember, working from whole to part is the principle of surveying. In that we have seen, from the whole area, if we split the area into simple triangles, the accumulation of error can be reduced, and the calculation of area also very easy. So the triangle is the best shape to determine for the proper making of triangle. It is a triangulation survey. And if you want to determine the area, or we want to determine the distance from one point to another, so that is called the traversing, carrying the instrument along with our travel. That is a traverse survey. It can be done by either closed traverse or open traverse. Open traverse means from one point to another point we won't return back. Closed traverse means around a pond, around a lake. What is the area of it? So we have to start from one point and we have to end in the same. So that is closed traverse, right? So these are the examples you can have. If you want to do the determine the area of this pond, we have to do the closed traverse. If you want to determine the direction of the road and the distance of the road from A to B, we will carry the instrument along A, B, C, D, E. So it is the open end. The A and E doesn't end. enclosed. So there is a open traverse, and in the triangle survey, any area we have to divide it into triangles. We get the area of this shape. It has no common shape and we can't apply any mathematical formula. But here even it look like uneven triangles, but the triangle has its own formula and we can measure those distance and we can calculate the area of the particular triangle. So the triangulation makes the better way to calculate anything. So if you want to calculate the area, even we have to split it into again small triangles, proper measurement, right? So these are the ways classification of surveying and the application of surveying. So overall there are many applications. This is the page I try to explain the overall gist of the application of surveying. These are the areas where you can get the scope of working. So the plan and design of all civil engineering projects starts with the surveying, such as construction of highways, bridges, etc. Surveying. Before surveying, these projects cannot be performed. Project of any magnitude is constructed along the lines and points established by surveying. The surveying is a basic requirement for all civil engineering projects. Other principal works in which surveying is primarily utilized are to fix the national and state boundaries. Now we are seeing the India map, world map, state map, district map. All these boundaries were fixed by the surveying, were created. So that is the one of the principal work of surveying, to chart coastal line, where which are the coastal line, how navigable streams and lakes are there. We establish the control point, where I can set the control point such that I can, from that point I can measure everything. To establish this, for example, the milestone, benchmark, the word is new to you, benchmark, we will explain in the later portion. To execute hydrographic and oceanographic charting and mapping, to prepare topographic map of land surface of the earth. The point here, to fix the national and state boundary, and here to prepare. It is both are look like same. It is the total land surface. Here currently our Tamil Nadu state itself get more district by splitting large district into small unit. Now we got how we can fix that boundary. It is also based on the survey, right? So I hope we try to explain here the classification of surveying and how we can classify it based on the purpose, based on the nature or space, based on the instrument, based on the method, and at last the application of surveying, right? Thank you. We will continue the next topic in the next video.